If you only have 20 or 30 minutes to draw after a long day at work, opening a massive black canvas is often the exact reason you get overwhelmed. You sit down with the best intentions, but the moment you touch the surface, the questioning starts. Is this perspective right? Are these anatomy lines wrong? You hit undo over and over again. Within 10 minutes, you feel like an impostor, you get frustrated, and you close the app feeling more exhausted than when you opened it. You aren't lacking skill. You're just letting perfectionism trap you before you even begin. When I let my inner critic get too loud and I feel paralyzed by my own expectations, I start to look for an escape. This little box here is my sanctuary. Whenever I feel like it, I stop drawing big, and that switch completely changed my relationship with my art. From time to time, I take my large sheets of watercolor paper and I intentionally cut them into tiny scraps. It feels counterintuitive, but it completely removes the performance anxiety. A sheet of paper this small doesn't demand a masterpiece. It doesn't care about social media. It's just too small to host your perfectionism, so you can consider it as a playground. My ritual here is minimal. Just a pencil, watercolors, and a black ink pen for a few lines on top if needed. I don't look for complex concepts. I usually just pull up a simple photo of nature, for example, a tree line, a mountain silhouette, a desert, or a beach. If you're someone who constantly questions your skills, nature is the ultimate healing subject. A tree branch cannot be drawn wrong. A mountain peak doesn't have an anatomy mistake. It gives you immediate permission to just play with values, find your highlights, and finish a tangible piece of art in less than 10 minutes. This traditional workflow is exactly how we can also build a psychological shield inside Procreate. The next time you open the app, do not look at the whole canvas. Take a brush and draw 3 small rectangles. I usually use 6B pencil. It's a perfect brush for drawing in small scale and helps you not care about the details. What you're doing here is creating digital scrap paper. You're telling your brain, we are only allowed to draw inside this tiny box. This tiny constraint makes it physically impossible to zoom in. It blocks you from detailing and forces you to focus entirely on the only thing that matters in the first 5 minutes: composition and the placement of your objects. Let's take a simple idea, like a coffee cup and a pile of books on a desk. Give yourself about 60 seconds per rectangle. For example, in the first box, your brain will always spit out the most obvious straight-on view. It's usually a bit boring, but sketch it anyway. Think of it as clearing the noise out of your head. In the second rectangle, force a perspective change. Try an extreme bird's eye view. This is a massive confidence tip if perspective usually makes you feel like an imposter. When you look straight down, complex objects flatten out into simple geometric shapes. It removes the mathematical stress of drawing and lets you focus purely on balance. In the third rectangle, mess with scale. Blow one object up so it takes a big portion of the space and cuts off the edges. By spending just a few minutes forcing these messy, rapid variations, you realize a profound truth. A captivating drawing isn't about perfectly rendered details. It's about a compelling arrangement of shapes. When you look at them side by side, your intuition will instantly point to the winner. I'll take the rectangle tree, scale it up, and fade it down. Because I only spent 1 minute on it, I don't care that it's messy. My ego isn't attached to it. But look at what we have now, a balanced roadmap for the rest of our drawing session. You can spend your remaining 15 or so minutes drawing with total confidence because you already proved the composition works. And even if it doesn't work out down the line, at least you practice your compositional eye. No time spent training your brain is ever wasted. Imposter syndrome and perfectionism thrive when we try to create masterpieces under tight time limits. They feed on the pressure we put on ourselves to make every single canvas look portfolio ready or social media ready. But art doesn't always have to be a performance. Sometimes it's just a way to process the day. So since it's the start of the summer, let's give ourselves a break this week. Let go of the need for a perfect end result. Cut up some scrap paper. Draw a few messy little rectangles in Procreate and just play with shapes. Remind yourself what it felt like to draw before you cared if it was good or bad. The details can always wait. If you're fighting that inner critic today, I highly recommend trying the 60-second method just to clear the pressure out of your head. It's a very small shift, but it makes a massive difference when you're short on time. I've left a few of my favorite prompt ideas in the pinned comment below if you don't know what subject to start with. Drop a comment there and let me know how you handle art anxiety. I'd love to chat with you about it. And if you want to create a full-scale drawing for less than 40 minutes, you can check this video at the top right corner on the screen next. If you find this video helpful, be sure to subscribe for my channel for more art-related videos in the future. Take it easy on yourself this week, happy sketching, and thank you very much for spending the time with me. I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye!